This is called a, some people call it a pillow choke, some people call it a tuck choke. It's got a bunch of names. But basically, this is gonna be a counter to him countering me, right? So like we're here, I'm not gonna do the inside position. I'm gonna kind of bait him a little bit by stepping over. And typically what's gonna happen is he's probably gonna try to frame and clear this leg. Like he's gonna V-grip on it and he's just gonna shove it off because he knows I'm going for some kind of triangle, so he's gonna shove it back, right? So it's just bait, right? We have our underhook. I start to step, he shoves it back. As soon as he shoves, this space opens. My elbow drops into this space and I scoop his head up. So from here, this can be sometimes tricky to finish. So here's the way I like to finish it. You're gonna need to figure four, but when you figure four, don't try to bring this hand to this hand. You'll have a shitty lock and it won't be tight. So instead I'm gonna shift my whole body up to get this figure four. And I'm gonna put my chest on his deltoid. So we're here, up, and now I'm just gonna get on my toes, drop my chest down, squeeze, and flex.
Wow, it's like an outdoors.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. So I say squeeze and flex because they're different things. And I think people forget this. Squeezing and then flexing your muscle, like you're in the mirror, you're trying to flex your muscles. If I just squeeze, but if I flex and squeeze, oh, I got a little more space, I just ate up, right? So you got this arm across, we're here. If I just squeeze, okay, there it is. If I flex my muscles and now I squeeze, way faster, way more efficient. Yeah, works with triangles too. Flex your hamstring, then squeeze, right? So we're in this position, we've hit our shield, pummel. He'll be framing, I'll go to step, he goes to clear. What? Tuck choke, pillow choke, Turk choke. I've heard it called a million things, but it's a great one for countering the step over, right? Another way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll let you finish. You probably answer my question.
What you? It's fine.
You had said I created space. You're like I baited him with this count.
With the step over, right? So if I'm here and I step over and he doesn't do anything, he's giving me the opportunity to pull him up into a triangle or to a head pinch Kimura. Like he knows there's attacks there, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe that toe hold we just did. I can step over the head and do the same toe hold, right? You'll see Khabib use this variation of the crucifix a lot where he just steps over the head and then he'll start punching from here and then open up his attacks from there. So if I step over the head, it's almost always bad for him. So he's gonna wanna clear it. He goes to clear it, he shoves it off. I suck up that space. Okay. And there's my tap. Another way to finish from here is it's less of a finish, more of a torture ride, but this is a good one. So right here, I'm just gonna shove everything in tight, get down his spine and flatten him out. This hand's gonna pummel inside and I'm gonna point his knees that way. And then I'm gonna flatten out. Flex, so it's like a spine lock. It's kind of like a twister from the top. So play with those and then we'll probably get a picture. 1, 2.